Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for just being here. So, actually, I don't know if this is going to be a few different messages, but I know for one, I want to start off with the download that I got yesterday that there's a specific group of people, and it's probably family or friend group. I'm hearing miraculous or whatever, so they may look at you like you're miraculous or that you have some type of miraculous force that works for you or provides for you. I'm hearing if they didn't know God before or didn't believe in God before, they're going to believe in God now through you, through your life, through your story. So what I was hearing is that there's a group of people who they don't understand how you continue to excel through adversity, more so without support. So these people, I believe that they're family members that we're speaking of right now because these people feel as though they owe you support or they should support you, but they're intentionally withholding support from you because they see your greatness and they feel as though if they give you support, it'll only catapult you forward even more. So these people are constantly the type of people who like to build bricks on your back. Um, and I'm hearing defy the odds. You continue to defy the odds. So this group of people I'm hearing is in awe. They're not sure how you do what you do. They wonder how you do what you do. And I don't feel like this is just like one. I feel like this is many people who have tried to come up against you and to no prevail. They have continued to fall. No matter how many times, it's like they try to build bricks on your back, not understanding that you can become the brick wall. So I'm hearing that you have this ability to adapt, but also be mutable. It's like you're the type of person who can. It was 222. Adapt to whatever's going on around you. So if people are building a house over top of you, building bricks on you, you'll become the house. You'll become the bricks. If people are trying to bury you in dirt, you'll become a seed. So these people, they're kind of watching you from a distance, observing you, probably through social medias, different things of that nature, and they're really trying to figure out how you do what you do. This is where they're in awe, they're in shock because they're like, the last time we saw her, she was here, you know. Now she's here, but how does she get from there to there with no support? How does she do it by herself? And and I'm gonna say that it's the Most High God. And I'm pretty sure if you're watching my channel, you probably agree. You probably think the same thing. So I just got another download. So my door was opening, and then it just kind of like slammed shut a little bit. It's the wind, but it still gave me the download. So it's like God continues to open doors for you, and they continue to try to pull these doors shut, but these doors continue to miraculously open. Like the door is just opening, just on its own, and then here comes the force trying to shut it. So there's this force that continues to try to block your path or stop you from moving forward. And that the reason being is because, first of all, I'm hearing resistance makes stronger, but because you have such a great purpose in this life. Some of these people have gotten tarot readings on you. Some of these people just know, they just see it in you that you have such this great purpose in this life. And they believe that they have enough force, and don't ask me why, to block you from becoming this greatness, not understanding that this was ordained for you, not understanding that you were anointed, and really truly not understanding that it's not you that they're opposing, it's the Most High God that they're opposing, because the Most High God needs you to be 444 in these positions and in these places to help certain people. So to oppose you is to oppose the Most High God. And they wonder why all the blocks they build, or What is it? Okay, I'm hearing it, but I can't bring it forth. Roadblocks that they build up for you. They don't understand, and they're not understanding that the reason that they're so easy to bypass for you is because they were never meant to be there. In the most, this is not, it's not your will, but it's God's will. Like I always say to myself when I feel myself getting a little anxious, I say to myself, it's, it's not my will, but God's will. So that's another thing. Whenever you feel yourself getting anxious, overwhelmed, just tell yourself, not my will, but God's will. If this is God's will for me, then so shall it be. Because I truly believe in my heart that things that are not in the Most High's will for you will not come to pass. It won't come to pass because it's not His will for you. And in the grand scheme of things, I feel as though everybody has a role to play and an important purpose. Excuse me. And yours just so happened to be very, very, very big. So with that being said, there's this group of people, and like I said, they watch you. I'm hearing through the shadows. Some of these people, it's like a lot of people that you meet specifically. They see you, I'm hearing, and they want to be you. They want to become you. Or they see you and they see how great that you really are. And they want to know who you are. They want to know where'd you come from. And they want to know how'd you get these gifts, how'd you get these abilities, how'd you get this faith I'm hearing. Where is this where are you getting this faith? Because when they look out into the world or they think back over their life, they're trying to understand, and even when they see your life or you tell them your life story or they see where you came from, like, where do you get this faith from? Where do you get this unshakable faith from? You've been homeless, slept in a car, you've been this, you've been that. I remember the last time I saw you, you were crying. The last time I saw you, you were having a lot of mental conflict. You were losing things left to right. 717, how can you stand here in my face and talk about God's will, not my will, but God's will? How can you stand here and give praise to God? What has He really done for you? And at that moment, it's almost like the Most High God shuts them up, and he does the miraculous right in front of them, and it's just like, this is why I have that unshakable faith in the Most High God. So I'm hearing you are being called to the front right now. You were only put in the back for you to experience the back. I'm hearing that you've always been the front. No matter what, you've always truly been the front. But you were only put in the back through other people's perceptions or the way you were made feel about things. That's how you were put in the back. But if you really looked around you were always put in the front. No matter what you went through, you were always blessed. You were always, you always had more than those around you. Even while being in your car, you have more than than those around you. And this is the thing that I'm hearing that they hate, that they despise about you. I'm hearing a true alchemist turning turning water into wine. Um, you know, Turning mercury into gold. I don't know, but I'm hearing a true alchemist. You're truly an alchemist. You have this gift of alchemy, the gift to be able to alchemize things. And the most important thing that you're able to alchemize is hatred, is negativity, is negativity. You are able to alchemize that so eloquently, so fluently. Give me a second. So my son was struggling to cover himself, right? And I had to give a moment to lean over to cover him. And this is how the Most High does with you. The Most High sees you struggling, struggling, struggling. And the Most High comes in to cover you. To cover you. Always. So, I'm hearing never give up. I'm hearing it's time for you to see just how truly powerful, truly anointed that you really are, because everyone else around you see it, and this is why they have been treating you the way they have been treating you. So don't worry about those people in the shadows waiting for you to fall, as the top of my cup just did. I have to clean that off. So don't worry about these people waiting, plotting for you to fall, because even in your downfall, you rise stronger than ever. You become more powerful. They don't understand when they're trying to put you in the dark, when they're trying to put you in these hard times. That that is exactly the reason you are becoming this person that you are. If they left you alone and supported you and coddled you, you would never have become who you are today. So it's crazy how backstabbing, betrayals, how that actually benefits people in the long run. And I'm also hearing that since you've been a young child, you have had this force working against you since a young child. This force has been working against you, trying to stop you, trying to unalive you, trying to make you lose your mind, since a young child. And the reason being is because of who you are right now at this moment is what they were scared of. I'm hearing, I think it's Pop Smoke. How would I shake the room? You carry the force of light within you. And just when you stepped into rooms, wherever you step, you carry it with such a dominance, with such power. And that force transforms people's lives. And this is why that dark force wants to put your light out, because you will transform so many lives in this lifetime. And I feel like I want to say that where you are today is also due to where you were in a past life. I feel like you're a very evolved soul, very evolved human being, very enlightened and very empathetic, and that's going to get you far. I feel like the weapons I'm seeing, the weapons being cultivated in the spirit, and they just turn into dust. And some of these weapons, the Most High, they let them come at you. And what happens when they're on their way at you? They just turn around. The weapons just turn around and go back to these people. They're not understanding that it's not you that they're opposing, it's the Most High that they're opposing in His will over your life. So I want to thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. Namaste. Peace.